So it seems Sim Update 15 has been delayed again for MSFS. And since I've been a beta participant, or beta depending on where you come from, I just thought I'd give you some of my thoughts, particularly on the VR performance. Because let me tell you, there has been some ups and there's been some downs, that is for sure. So the reason why Asobo decided to cancel yesterday's update is due to a few issues actually that was discovered during last week's Sim Update 15 beta build, which was 1.37.15.0, including Xbox stuttering and freezing, which I feel has also been an issue in the PC version. But there's also been a handful of other issues, including DirectX 12 aerial pop-in. I also think there's something else that's going on here, because I've noticed some really sort of variable frame rate and performance issues with each sim update, and some of them have been fantastic, where I've been getting a solid 60 frames per second at times. Bearing in mind I do have a powerful computer, but that's meant I've been able to lock the frame rate down to 45 frames per second. Yet other times I've barely been able to manage 30 frames per second. I think this is related also to DirectX 12 because I personally prefer flying in DirectX 11 with TAA mode. And if I change to DirectX 12, I often only get around 30 frames per second. So I feel that for some reason this sim is calling up DirectX 12 all the time, even if you change to DirectX 11, which is very strange, but it should be a simple fix for Asobo. But I have noticed though, because there is some really great memory optimizations with Sim Update 15 that you're going to enjoy, particularly if you like flying into high fidelity, large airports such as Manchester, Heathrow and East Midlands. I have definitely noticed a lot less stuttering and just better smoothness overall, but that's when the beta is working correctly. And actually, I did do my review of the piston and turbine Dukes for Black Square recently, and if you haven't seen that video yet, please do check them out. And funny enough, that's when I had last week's Sim Update 15 beta, which wasn't very good at all, and you may notice that that video in particular doesn't look so smooth. This also is quite frustrating for developers such as Black Square, because honestly guys, I cannot wait for you to get your hands on the turbine and piston Duke, because they are absolutely incredibly highly detailed and again has moved the game on, specifically for twins in the general aviation sector. And now Black Square and other developers are in a difficult position. Do they wait a bit longer for a stable Sim Update 15, or do they release it now and write a note on your email to say that things may change once this new update gets underway? It's a very difficult position, but I do think that Asobo have done the right thing in delaying the update, and I'm really pleased about this because this is a big deal. This particular update, well, it's going to be the only one we're going to get this year, because let's be honest, we're all really excited and getting prepared for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, which I am so excited about. So at the moment, I would recommend that if you're not on the beta, to keep with Sim Update 14, because I have, as I say, noticed quite a wavering level of performance and stability issues, and being a content creator, that can be a nightmare at the best of times. At this point, I feel Asobo should take maybe another month or more to get everything where it should be, so that when it finally does release, we've got a really good stable platform to enjoy. So they really need to get this right. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about all this. Thank you so much for watching as always. There's going to be some very cool things on the channel very soon, such as the Varjo XR4. I'm going to give you my full opinion on the Somnium VR1, and I have a lot to say guys, good and bad, as well as the Pimax Crystal Light. Very exciting times. But for now, I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye for now.